Well, next up, we've got a very special afternoon to pay tribute to Richard Whiteley. 3:15, the last programme Richard recorded, the Countdown Grand Final. And from 4, Mr. Countdown, a tribute to Richard Whiteley from colleagues and friends.
I haven't really thought about how I'd like to be remembered.
For my books.
As a good friend.
As a fun-loving good soul.
Because I had a go.
Having given pleasure.
That girl who lived to be 150.
Nice. Being the guy who got paid to do nothing.
Straight talking, straight to the point, and no messing. With affection.
Somebody planting a tree for me.
Having left something behind.
As that really tall bloke who was on the telly a few times, but not Barrymore, not Barrymore.
That I'd never done anybody a dirty trick.
A best friend. As a good bloke.
Jesus. Not as Jesus.
As someone who tried to find out the truth.
In an Elton John ballad.
Fondly.
Vaguely. I'd just like to be remembered, thanks very much.
I'd like to be remembered for being the first face on Channel 4. That's what I'm really most proud of.
Now a profile of the man himself, Richard Whiteley, television man on 4. If you'd like to pay your personal respects, please sign our special condolence book at channel4.com/countdown. Next up, the last programme Richard recorded before his illness, the Countdown Grand Final. And at 4, Mr. Countdown, a tribute to Richard Whiteley from colleagues and friends. Mr. Countdown, a tribute to Richard Whiteley, is at 4. After the last programme Richard recorded for us, the Countdown Grand Final. Well, that was the last programme Richard recorded. Next up, a tribute to the television icon, Mr. Countdown. Now, friends and colleagues, remember Mr. Countdown in a tribute to Richard Whiteley here on 4.
Let me just...
If you'd like to pay your personal respects, please sign our special condolence book at channel4.com/countdown. Coming up, looking ahead to Live 8 and chatting live to Jon Snow, who's in Uganda. It's Richard and Judy.